Hi everybody, this is Chris Morosky from OBGYN at the Hospital Center, Connecticut. I'm really sorry I couldn't be here with you tonight, but I'm very excited to participate in this year's charity auction for the Lea Foundation. Now, while hanging out with me anywhere really is a good time, I wanted to put together a special event that shows off one of the local cities where I grew up. See, while most people think I only work here at New Britain General, I actually grew up in this city as a kid. Now don't get me wrong, I'm actually a very big fan of New Britain General Hospital, going back 3 generations. See, my grandfather met my grandmother here when he was sick with pneumonia and she was working as a volunteer. And my father met my mother here when he was on rotation as a medical student. My mother was working here as a transcriptionist. As I like to say, quite literally, if it weren't for New Britain General Hospital, I wouldn't be here at all. If you travel down Arch Street for just a ways, you'll eventually get to my Aunt Mary's house. She lived up on the 3rd floor. We used to be over here all the time for all of the holidays. This is Walnut Hill Park, right across the street from the hospital. When we were little, we used to sled down this hill and shoot model rockets off in the fields. This is my junior high school, Moreland Hill School. It's over in Kensington, kind of the fancier part of New Britain, but New Britain nonetheless. After school, we used to bike down to Jimmy's Smoke Shop with pockets full of quarters and play video games and eat candy bars. Here's Avery's Soda. These guys have been around forever, 110 years at this point. I guess they just like the sign. You used to be able to get a soda here for $0.25, and no, that doesn't make me that old. And certainly don't forget Capital Lunch. This place has also been around forever. You still can get a hot dog here for under $2. And don't let them fool you. That sauce of theirs is nothing but delicious chili for an awesome chili dog. So you're probably wondering what my event's gonna be. Obviously, I love the Red Sox. And growing up as a kid, I played baseball. I love baseball. Here are my kids with some of my trophies. It's amazing how much little kids love trophies. When I was a kid, we used to go watch the New Britain Red Sox play at Beehive Field. Nowadays, we've got the Rock Cats playing at New Britain Stadium. I was thinking we could head on over to Willowbrook Park and catch a game under the lights. And you may or may not know this about me, but I was a Japanese major in college, and I spent a year living in Japan before going to UCONN for medical school. Now, I love Japanese food, but I gotta thank my Korean roommate from Japan for introducing me to Korean food, because I love Korean food as much, if not a little bit more, than Japanese food. So before we head out to the game, we'll stop by and grab dinner at one of the newest joints in the town. And don't worry if you don't like raw fish. Korean barbecue is nothing like it. You gotta give it a try. So bid big and bid often. After all, this is going for a really good cause. Have a good night, everybody, and I look forward to seeing 4 of you for a special night out in New Britain sometime soon. Take care. Bye-bye.